Hello, TK. Welcome to reading. Let's go ahead and start with our objective. I can identify position words and categories. Position words and categories. Those are two big words. We already went over categories, so we know that sometimes things go together because some of the things that they share, some of the qualities they share. But position words, we haven't gone over that. So let's go ahead and go over what a position word is. I'm going to demonstrate what a position word is with our teddy bear. Before I get my teddy bear out, my panda, I'm going to go ahead and show you the materials you need. I'm going to be using my markers, but you're going to be using a pencil, a yellow crayon, and a blue crayon. So you can see that sometimes they tell you the materials at the top, and you will need yellow and blue on the back. So this is the page you need for today's lesson. All right, TK, so this is Mr. Panda. Mr. Panda is going to be helping us with our position words. So position words, all that tells us is where something is. So the position that the panda is in right now, he is in the air. And in a little bit, he's going to be on the table. So this is a table, and the panda is on the table. The position word you're hearing is on. That is a position word. And if I move Mr. Panda, he is going to get a new position. So now the panda is next to the table. That is a different position word. And the next position word I want to show you is with this box. So this box is on the table. On is the position word. And the position word we need to learn for today's activity is the word in. What does it mean when Mr. Panda is in something? Let's see it. Now Mr. Panda is in the box. Do we see that? So first Mr. Panda was on the table, and now he is in the box. Good job, TK. I hope you understand what on and in is, and those are both position words. And now we're going to get started with our activity page. So first we're going to start with our position words activity. We're going to go ahead and write our name at the top first and last. So I wrote my name at the top of my paper, and I'm going to get my yellow crayon. This is my marker, but you're going to use your yellow crayon. And we're going to look at the first row. All right, TK, so on the first row, I see a baby on a blanket. Do you see that? It is on. So for this row, we're going to be looking at the position word on. What are some other items that have things on them? Do we see this girl here? Do you see how she has the kitty on top of her head? So let's go ahead and circle that picture because that picture is showing us that they are using the position word on. Next, let's go ahead and move over to the table. The table has something on top of it. Do you see that? There is a book on the table. So go ahead and circle that because this is showing you that they are demonstrating the position word on. Now let's look at the bowl. Does the bowl have anything on it? Do we circle this one? No, right? It has a spoon, but the spoon isn't on the bowl. The spoon is in the bowl. So they're two different position words. So we're not going to circle this one. All right, TK, go ahead and go down to your next row. On this next row, I see a bear on a mountain. Do you see that? Are there any other pictures in this row that have things on top of them? Yeah, I see a couple. I see the bird here. The blue bird is on a house. So I'm going to circle this one because they have the same position words. What about this next one? Is the dog on the doghouse or is it in? Remember, we're looking for things that are on in this row. Yeah, it's inside. So we're not going to circle that because we're looking for things that are on. Ooh, like here, the dog is on the doghouse. So go ahead and circle this picture because these two pictures and these two show the position word on. Now we're going to forget about the position word on and we're going to move down to our last row and we're going to look at items that are in. So now we're looking at the position word in. Let's look at this basket here with apples. It has apples in the basket. So this does show the position word in. So we're going to circle this one. And now let's move on to our middle one. Now that we're looking at this middle picture, I want you to identify if it is on or in. What are they trying to show us? That the cat is on the rug or in the rug? I'm sorry, pillow. The cat is on the pillow, right? And we're looking for things that are in, so we're not going to circle that. What about the bird? Is the bird on the cage or in the cage? He's in the cage, right? Yeah, just like the broom is, and the apples are in the basket. So we're going to go ahead and circle this one. All right, TK, so now we're all done with activity page 5. You can go ahead and flip your paper over. We are going to be now working on activity page 6. So for activity page 6, we're going to be looking at categories. We're going to be identifying 2 types of categories. With your, this is going to pretend to be my yellow crayon. With my yellow crayon, I'm going to be identifying things that give light. So the majority of this group, they're going to have things that give off light that you can use for light. And for my blue group, I'm going to use my blue marker for this one. These are items that you can use for traveling or for transportation. The items that are going to be circled in blue help you get to different places. So let's go ahead and identify the rest of our items on our page. This will be your assignment. So now that you know the 2 categories we're going to be looking at, I'm going to help you with 1 in each group, and then you're going to finish the rest. So for my blue group, for my transportation group, I'm looking for things that can help me get places. Is there any picture or item on here that can help me get somewhere, help me travel? I see, yes, actually, I see a bike down here. A bike can help me get places. It can help me travel to different places. So I'm going to circle this in blue because this is part of my transportation category. So you're going to finish circling all of your transportation items in blue. And I'm going to help you with your group in yellow. Remember, I'm using black, but you're using yellow. This is my group that gives light. Are there any other items on here that can give me light? Yeah, right? I see a traffic sign. This traffic signal, this traffic sign gives me light. It tells me when to go, stop, and slow down. So I'm going to circle my traffic light. All right, TK, so now you're going to go ahead and complete the rest of your page, and you're going to circle your transportation items in blue and your things that give you light in yellow. And once you're all done, take a picture and submit it to Class Dojo. Thank you, TK.